green the outro.
Oh, very good. So there's the answer to the question. Yes, people are watching. Right today, right now it's just Cliff, but that's okay. Dave, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I managed to get a short clip of all of us buzzing by the Wright Memorial and the C-130s on Saturday.
Oh, it sounded like it.
Yes, I was watching your C-130 jet takeoff and I was thinking that I really wish they would issue some of those aircraft that, so that we can put them in, so that we can see aircraft even if we've not got them.
You'll be pleased to know, Joe, that the Flying Dog House is now in my subscription list.
Oh, that's wonderful, Ellis. Thanks for coming along, man. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, I'll come. When I've got nothing better to do, I'll go and have a look. I scan, Jonathan's channel, your channel. What's the other fellow's name?
I think Eric has a channel too.
Does he? Yeah.
Yeah, he does some very, very cool cinematic stuff.
I enjoy Mark's channel too from Sim Hangar. He's very good.
Yeah, if I got something technical I need to go vet out, that's where I'm heading.
He's pretty good, eh?
Alice, you got transmitter on?
No, Peter. My apologies.
Oh no, that's right. I was just looking at your marker up ahead of me, and I couldn't see you on the nav app.
I should be there now.
You are indeed, sir. You are indeed.
Yeah, I'm chugging along at about 150 knots.
Yeah, I'm quite enjoying these cumulus clouds. They're fluffy and delightful today.
Are you in live weather?
Probably not.
Oh, that's why then.
I'm in live weather. There's not a cloud in the sky, Joe.
Yeah, so it's clear blue.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Now I think I've got a few clouds maybe set up.
I'm half an hour after midday.
Yeah, I'm 20 to 1.
Scenery's very, very good.
Oh yeah, now I can see the ground.
That's helpful. Do you have autopilot in the C-130, Joe?
It's got a gyro pilot that I have futzed around with a little bit. Not sure about the real world. Ellis can fill you in on that.
Yeah, it's a gyro pilot. It's very good actually. You can control your pitch, you can control your heading, you can have altitude hold. It's pretty simple to operate. Jonathan's done a good video on it. As long as you haven't got a Bravo quadrant connected, it'll all work.
Yeah,
I'm still working on getting it to work.
I was going to say, does it take you back a bit, Ellis?
No, it's incompatible with the Bravo. It just won't respond. I've checked out all the throttles in that work all right. It's the annunciator panel that's totally uncoordinated. The key bindings are all correct, but the aircraft doesn't respond.
Yeah, I found that my annunciator panel now, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. On both the 24 and 20.
I think a lot depends on what aircraft you're in, and the person or the people that developed that particular aircraft. If they haven't incorporated compatibility with the Bravo, well, it's not going to work.
But with an enunciator panel, shouldn't you say sometimes it works and sometimes it don't?
Don't work in the C-130.
Yeah, I was having a play with the auto gyro. I got a wild hair after I bought the J model and decided it'd be a great idea late in the evening to fly from Cherry Point down to Pensacola. So I definitely was in the cockpit trying to figure out how to get that thing to work, because that was a long flight. It was like 500 nautical miles or something crazy.
How long did it
I
take
don't
you,
know
Joe?
about the J model, Joe. I think you'll find the J model's got a far more up-to-date autopilot in it, because it's got all the GPS gear and what have you.
Not in this sim, it hasn't.
No, in the sim it doesn't.
No, because it's still the H model.
How long did the
We
flight
discussed
take you, Joe?
yesterday.
Oh, sorry, Alice.
It was about 2.5 hours. I went down the East Coast and then cut across the Florida Panhandle to take a little bit of the distance out. But also wanted to have something to look at too. So
Hope you had in-flight catering.
yeah, I had a box lunch of fried chicken.
Bounced around here, that many houses.
Yeah, I'm getting bounced around.
Yeah, I don't know when it fits to walk a hurricane with an autopilot, but it seems to work.
My flight yesterday was very turbulent. But luckily, because I was concentrating on flying, I didn't really upset my day, which was a bit worried about. One thing that made me think that I was quite like a first screen back then. I was amazed at the amount of force you need to push, to keep level. The fin wasn't right. Once you put the flaps down, you need a lot of effort to keep the out level until you trim it up.
Yeah, that's right. Trim.
Yeah, I was amazed how much force it needed to keep the nose, to keep the level attitude if the trim wasn't right.
Yeah, I'm going to give Captain Sim some props with deliveries too. They're on offer right now, so they're like $1.99 for 3, and there are several different variations depending on what model you got. But I picked up a couple of them on sale, and they're quite good. Although the freebies over on Flightsim.to seem to be just fine as well. But I wanted that Fat Albert livery. It's just the bomb.
So what are people flying for that?
Sorry, say again?
Hawk Arrogant here.
Beach bonanza as always.
Guess what I meant.
Or was it Archer 3?
I'm in my barrier air caravan.
I did pick a free French Air Force livery, so a bit middle.
Yeah, I'm in
As
the
I saw
130.
you in the barrier air flight livery, Alice.
Yep.
Any preference on runways for the first touch view?
No, let's have a look.
One, and I'm heading for it if I can find the damn thing. But there's somebody in front of me.
All runways are good, so you can use 31, which you can go straight in on. It's a grass runway.
Sounds good. 3-1 it is.
Ellis, I'm over the top of it right now.
Yeah. I've got it. I'm coming in, anybody coming straight in, I'm going to meet you halfway down the runway. I think that's it anyway.
Yeah, it's rather small.
Yeah. Yeah, and as usual, there's a bush. You've got to come in over the top of the forest.
Yeah, for those of you on the live stream, welcome aboard. Good to have you along. We are now to our first waypoint. I should probably just fly over the top and open the cargo door and let the boys jump out.
I think even the C-130 would struggle there. It would be a real assault landing if you did.
Yeah, I'm thinking thrust reversers would be the rule of the day, setting up for a very, very short landing.
That'd be right.
I was looking for the airfield and I can now see it. It's the one with 3 Airbuses parked in the field.
That makes it helpful.
No, we're all coming to know what to expect when Peter puts a flight together, don't we?
Well, you know why there's 3 Airbuses parked in the field? Because once they landed, they couldn't take off.
Yes. Whoever my wingman is, that's why I amused you.
I'm a bit behind, guys.
There's always the Y key.
Yeah, after the Stutterfest of the last couple of weeks, I'm pleased to report that Flightsim.to 2020 is performing well now after clearing out various cache and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, clearing out the cache has fixed some of my problems over the week after the latest driver updates.
I'm not so sure when I say this, but I use the map enhancement mod, and in the settings you've got to select 2020 or 24, but I've got a funny feeling there's something in there that says that it clears your caches automatically, which is in one of the sims. Which one it is I don't know, but I don't have any stuttering problems these days, and I've only got a 2070 Super.
Peter, the scenery is as lovely as always.
Yes, the mountains don't look they look quite good, don't they? I was just getting looked a bit tongue-tied just then. I've got to half sound out like a 1960s comedy. These lakes are interesting, aren't they, really? They're sort of set down in the almost like they were porous. I know they're not.
I'm going in on 08, gentlemen. And I'll do a couple of circuits and wait for you.
I've got 08, I've got 07 now.
Yeah, I've only got 07.
I've just discovered that I'm heading for some radio masts.
07 is, sounds good.
I think I'm at a airport ahead of you.
Yeah, I see where you are. You'll come onto Outwell. It says 07 on it on that map.
There's like 3 radio towers to our left.
There's 4 of them, Joe. Because I'm heading straight north.
Whoa, so am I. I was watching Joe in the distance.
Oh yeah, there's the 4th one.
I'm just flying through them now.
I guess we should dial over to the radio station and have a listen.
I've just fried myself. Yeah, they're very well modelled.
I can see Eric's in an H-cat. What's that?
Oh, yeah, Hellcat. I think he was on my wing earlier.
Yes.
Oh, and the engine in that thing sounds glorious.
Yeah, I've got a couple of pics in the roof time.
It's a plane, isn't it?
Sorry, second?
I think it's a plane.
Yeah, it's World War II American naval fighter. I think, yeah, naval fighter Hellcat. F6F Hellcat.
Yeah, the F6F and the F4F is the Wildcat.
He says Mark 1.
Is it a naval aircraft?
They've got that massive radial in them, haven't they?
Yes, they do.
Shot up next to me somewhere. There's my with map back.
Whatever issue I have with the live stream, I am getting 0 drop frames at the moment, so knock on wood that continues. Excuse me.
Just a bit of a undulating runway.
Yeah, lovely. You don't look like a C-130 to me, Joe, so it must be because you've got the J and I've got the H. You look like an A320.
probably the livery.
Yeah, it's the livery. I've got one of the purchased ones in.
It'd be nice if they could sort that, eh?
I think if you're in the stock liveries, you can see each other, which is good.
Next airport, I think, is the break, I think.
Roger up.
Forcaiquier.
I'm glad
Offside
you
here,
said that, David, because I wasn't going to.
I've been doing a French lesson every morning for the last 3 years now, so by this stage I can order 2 beers.
Por favor.
Oh, do you know, a while back, I went to night school to learn French. And by the end of the first year, the French teacher, she could talk to me and I could answer her, and she could hold a conversation with me. The only problem was that I hadn't a clue what I'd said.
That's a common problem.
Je ne comprends pas.
Yeah, no, apparently I'd said the right replies and everything, but my brain hadn't converted it back into English, so I didn't know what on earth I'd been talking about.
Yeah, I think the magic to learning a foreign language is getting yourself to a place where you don't think in English, you have to think in French, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's when you know when you cracked it, is when you start thinking in the language, yeah.
You've rewired your neurons to be able to do it correctly.
Yeah, I just found it so funny that I could hold a conversation and not know what the heck I was talking about.
Going back to what Ella said earlier, it's interesting because I can see you as a Hercules, Joe. You're not in obviously the livery you've got. I see you as a green one, but I can see you definitely as a Hercules.
Yeah, but I can't. It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I don't know why that would be. We've both got the H models.
I've got neither, so all I see is a 320.
And a fine 320 she is. Oh, my controllers just stopped working. That's interesting.
Makes life fun.
Did you hear that story when Sterling Mosh had his big crash with his knee, steering, fracture around his head? He woke up the first time speaking fluent French, even though he didn't know his brother.
Yeah, a few cases of that, don't you? In the news about people coming out, injuries and speaking different language. It's strange.
Yeah, there was a while back, there was about a Scottish woman who had a bang on the head, or had an operation, and when she came out of it, she spoke with a French accent. She got fed up with people saying, how do you like Scotland? She said, I've never left Scotland. I'm Scottish.
Alright, I'm going to get myself back up in the air. That was really strange. My joystick just went away. I can't blame that on 24.
My controls did that on last night's flight. It was out to the floor and gone.
Yeah, I have throttle issues in mine, so it must be, maybe it's a bit of a bug.
I only had that when I first start up. My PC decides not to attach the joystick or the throttle, one or the other. They're both attached to the same hub, but it's always one of the two doesn't connect. All time plug-in from the beginning of this. Okay, I've had a problem during the sim.
It says all runways are good, so should we go for 3-5?
Roger.
This looks like a Peter special, this one.
This is the one where I decided, okay, I'm not going to fly the Hercules today.
Well, the runway is 1,000, it's just short of 1,600 feet long, so it should be long enough.
This could be interesting.
Yeah, so long as you're not flying a tornado, you should be fine.
Oh, that's the point. Has ATC Joe flown of late?
No, I haven't heard him for a long while.
Oh, it's been several months. I would say back around the turn of the year.
I just suddenly realised that I'd not heard him for a while.
Especially the new Hawk out.
My other Kiwi mate's been missing for a while too. John may be on holiday, I don't know, but he hasn't been around for quite a while.
I've seen him up on Discord, showing that he's been flying. So he is flying, Alice.
It's probably been 3 or 4 weeks since he's been with us.
He just may be on shifts.
Yeah, he's like a first respondent, I think. The ambulance service or fire service or something.
I think it's the ambulance service.
I think it is, yeah.
It's not open, but it's very see-through. In that I can see sort of bits I shouldn't be able to see through it lower down, and obviously there's no pilot there.
Could you clarify that statement, please?
What, the see-through bit?
Yeah.
When I look back at the aircraft, I can see right the way through the canopy and down to the bottom of the aircraft.
Ah, okay, yes, right, that makes sense. I was for a minute, I was thinking, when you got to the airfield, you could see through the landing strip.
Okay, you know. Anyway, nice flying as well, by the way.
Right up here,
I am cheating, I was an autopilot, so it's keeping it fairly level.
Yeah, I'm just getting bumped around by the turbulence, that's all. Yeah, it's surprising to hear about the canopy bug. I've been flying with the canopy open, I was just wondering if that was multiplayer visible.
No, it's definitely not open to me. Right, going out.
Oops, my God.
I think I hear a stall horn.
Oh your end, yeah.
And chance to see other people's canopies in the same state as your own.
Oh, I see the wires on the hill over there. Oh, I gotcha.
Peter, I think your mic is open.
What runway are we going for?
35.
I think I'm in the right place. I'm parked outside the coffee shop.
Yeah, you're in the right place, Elias.
Ellis, mine's the Task de Café au lait, por favor.
Ooh, that was a nailed landing. Ooh, I like that one.
I need an interpreter, so that was gobbledygook to me.
Just get him a flat white, he'll be fine.
A cappuccino man, actually.
Une bière pour moi, s'il vous plaît.
With cinnamon, please.
Right, time to go and get some refreshment.
Oh, I see, my radios have turned themselves on again and on again.
That's happening to mine all the time. There must be some atmospheric issues.
No, I think it's got to be a sim problem, because I had this happening the other flight. So they've made some improvement to the sim that has unimproved it.
That would be underwhelming, right?
Yeah. I mean, my engine sound has suddenly got very quiet on this on the plane. And normally it's quite a noisy engine, and the volume's turned itself down. I'll have to check in the on the panel later to see what it says, but I've not turned it down.
Yeah, check the Windows settings. Mine often tweaks mine around a bit.
Mate, that was a dreadful landing.
Found a really good bailout area over there.
I did.
Right, I'm gonna grab coffee.
Interesting to watch Joe come in.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
How are you? I'm watching Joe. It's all right.
Come on, Joe, you got this.
Just don't run over Peter.
Yeah, I thought I'd get off the runway pretty quick.
Oh. That was ugly.
Okay, that's it, yeah.
That was pilot error. That was a stall.
Still got a few coming in.
That's the beauty of it, you know, check your pride at the door.
Right, time for a quick cup of tea.
Wouldn't mind backing up there, Joe, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Just disappeared. He's back again now.
So I'm guessing aircraft disappear when they slew?
Yeah, I was in slew mode.
Do they have a slew mode in 2024?
I've gotten used to the trees in 24, so when I come to 2020, it's a little messy.
Yeah, I've got AccuSeason, which I think sort of tweaks a little bit.
I'm seeing some fall color kind of scattered in.
Yeah, I've got a mix of green. Yeah, definitely that sort of look. Yeah, you show up in the green RAF livery to me, Joe.
Yeah, I'm in the Air Force Military Airlift Command camo.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're in it for me because I have it as well.
I've got the screenshot to prove it. Okay, so my next level of challenge with this is I'm going to be looking for all sorts of short runways to put this thing down on.
Oh, yes. But lots of trees at either end.
Yeah, if Brian were here, he'd be giving me a hard time because, you know, I'm the one who hung that call sign on him, Bunyan. For Paul Bunyan, the and Babe the Blue Ox.
Famous Americans.
Yeah, the lumberjack.
Don't sing the Monty Python song. Don't sing the Monty Python song.
Well, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Oh, we said it.
I was so close to singing it.
You're welcome for the earworm, I guess.
Hello, who's in a Spitfire?
Oh, yeah. Probably park that thing under my wing.
She does look nice. That plane just looks beautiful or whatever angle they look.
That's some sort of sound out of 24. That'd be good.
I haven't even gotten started yet.
In 24 or?
The wobble pump doesn't work.
Ooh, interesting. Definitely works in my one. Yeah.
Then I'll have to try again.
Yeah, I think you physically have to sort of move your mouse, don't you, to wobble it, I believe. A lot of times I've heard it.
Okay. Because in 2020 you just click it.
Ah, do you? I think you have to move it, to be honest. I can't remember. Maybe I moved it thinking you have to move it.
I'm going to head off, guys, and do one more leg, and then I'll have to leave you and come back and do the rest of Saturday.
Take care, Ellis. Good seeing you.
Yeah. Cheers, Ellis.
I'm going to do one more leg. I'll stop at the next lip.
Are you having a scone or a scone, Ellis?
I don't know what they're going to dish us up. She does a pretty good job, the lady that does it for us, Leslie, her name is. There'll be some lovely little delicacies to be had. She does great little savoury things and that, yeah. But there will be scones.
Scones.
And cream.
Yeah. Yeah, do you put cream on and then the jam, or jam and then the cream? It's the important question.
Jam goes first, then the cream.
Oh no, I prefer the cream first.
Yeah, cream first, then the jam.
Oh, I live at the other side of the world. We do things back to front down here.
Does she do little things in Volvo cases?
Yes, she does. And there'll be little sandwiches and, you know.
But the crust's cut off and everything.
I'll have to let you know whether we get the cucumber sandwiches.
I hate it when people cook sandwiches in triangles because the ends aren't structurally strong to hold the filling, so you end up with lettuce all down your lap. It's an engineering nightmare, sandwiches.
That's a third world problem.
that was the laugh of the day for me.
Leave no scone unturned, Ellis.
They're not my favourite, actually. I'd rather have a muffin.
Let me know.
I don't know why I've bothered to reset the radios since they turn themselves off and on again, because every time I do it, they're there for a while and then they turn themselves on and off again.
Have you got a binding mix-up or something? Switch off radios or audio or something?
No, I haven't, that's the thing. The radios, I've got the 750 radio on the drop-down. And that's quite happy. That's not changing at all. It's just the aircraft radios that keep turning themselves on and on. And yes, no, sorry, to answer your question, no, I haven't got any bindings to do it. I've got the Logitech radio controls.
It's not linked to low RPM or anything, is it? When you have low RPM, do they go off?
No, so I have got the obviously turned down as I'm on the ground, but not when I'm up in the air.
That's strange. Not had that problem.
I've got an even weirder one. When I set flaps, the MFD goes off.
Check or say.
Got to be an overlapping key binding control or something, isn't it?
Yeah, you must have duped up on something.
My issues have only started with this flight.
You're the lucky one.
Which aircraft are you in?
Skyhawk. 172.
Yeah, a bit complicated then.
A little bit, but okay.
An airline they're heading right for me.
So, David, why do you fly the Bonanza, not the Robin? If you've got a Robin, I thought you'd fly what you have. Or is it not quick enough for this flight? Bit of a go to tea.
Isn't the Robin all marked up in sort of French, meters and kilometres an hour and things?
No, we're a good flight. Let's have a good flight.
That's interesting. Your plane, oh no, it's back again, Joe. So your plane disappeared. It's set for that.
Yeah, he did disappear because I looked back up the runway and he'd gone.
Yeah, well, I was wondering if we could have a duel, both taking off on
Yeah.
the end of the runway.
I might let Joe go first. He's bigger than me.
Which way is supposed to be going? The bottom end?
That's the way we landed, so I'll shoot a bit that way. Although it's uphill, so it could be interesting.
Yeah, I'm going downhill. Hopefully I'll get airborne.
I usually do it a lot flat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go full flap, full throttle, park and brake off.
There's no wind, so I need obviously. Ready to take off.
Well, the takeoff was much better than the landing.
Well, you just got the speed for that. Yeah, I'll take off from up there if I were you. I'll go downhill.
I followed Joe.
I just about had enough speed to get airborne now.
Yeah, I think I went over the top of that tree at the end of the runway by about 5 feet. Stop your screaming back there. We're all scared. All right, so we've finished with our break. We'll be on to our next airfield here. Stay humble, folks.
have to drop off and leave. I'll see you next weekend, right?
Take care, Cliff.
Cheers,
The rest of you guys.
That's the last one getting airborne that I can see. Heading off.
So for those of you who have the Cessna 182 RG, that got updated about a week ago, so that should be sitting in your 2020 content manager. The Coronado model specifically. Yeah, it was an update that got pushed.
Yeah, I tend to do them automatically without looking what they are, to be honest.
This mountain ridge line here is absolutely stunning.
Isn't it?
I suppose we're in Les Alpes Maritimes here.
We are indeed.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, there's certainly the odd little hill about.
Peter, what do you have cooked up for Wednesday evening?
We are. Hang on a second, I'm just having a problem with my trim wheel. It's having fun and games with me. It seems to want to take over the aircraft.
I think you're off towards Greece somewhere else, aren't you?
Yes, it is.
Skiathos and so.
Yes, that's it. It's the. We're going to what is known as the St. Martin of the Mediterranean, as it has the sea at both ends of the runway. And it has a beach where you can go and stand as the aircraft are either coming in or taking off, depending on direction.
Yes, unfortunately, I'm going to have to miss that one, but I will throw that later on.
Yeah, the Sunday flight this week is going to be the island of Cyprus. So, thought that might be a good change of pace for us.
I don't think we've ever been there before, have we? So that's another good one that we've never seen.
Well, guys, I'm doing a full stop at November Alpha, and I will park up here, go for my morning tea, and when you guys are all in bed, I'll come back and finish it. Oh, all right. Thank you for the flight, Peter. Great.
Ah, that's all right.
Yeah, mate. Cheers, Alice. Enjoy your scones.
Yes, I will. I'll pull up here, turn everything off, put the battery card on, and go away and leave it. It's a pretty little airport, this.
Straight in on 02, don't we?
Yes, you just have to decide which one.
You've got the 02 left, which is on the right of 02.
That's a bit longer, yeah. It's the 0 left is, although it's on the right when we go into it, for some reason they've got the markers wrong on the little nav map.
Yeah, you think that would be the right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just under 1,500 feet.
Nice runway, guys. It's sealed, so...
Yeah, I'm going to use a big one. Mid-air refuel. Joe coming in early behind me.
Yeah, I'm sure that Spitfire's really scared of the 130 coming in on your 6. Yeah, this isn't Puff the Magic Dragon, so you're good.
Yeah. Go for left-hand circuit driving, I'll get worried.
I found a video of that particular airframe. It was actually quite fascinating watching them operate that thing.
Yeah, it's very impressive, isn't it?
You definitely don't want to be on the business end of that.
No. also got to say hats off to those crews as well, because you know they're flying in a set pattern around the enemy. It's one thing that you don't want to be is predictable to the enemy, and that's exactly what you're being, isn't it?
Has anyone actually sat and watched the A10 live firing?
Yes, I was actually lucky enough to see one years ago on a live firing exercise. It's quite impressive.
Yeah, that is like, you hear it, and then the whole world explodes. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Bert is your friend. Or your enemy, depending on your perspective.
Yeah. The gun you're seeing them.
Like
Yeah,
you
the
said,
aircraft
business
they kept trying to kill off and finding they couldn't replace it with anything.
like you said, business end, you wouldn't want to be the other end, would you?
Those mountains in the distance, I'm seeing snow on them, they're absolutely gorgeous.
Is this some touch and go here?
No. Oh yes, it is, yes, sorry.
Way too high, I was enjoying seeing them.
Dave, I think I'm giving you enough separation.
I'm going to have to go on a loop round here. I'll come in behind you, you'll be faster than me. Very bad stutters around here.
Yeah, I just hope my controls keep working for the next 30 seconds. Well, airspeed this time is good. Ah, yes, much better.
I didn't realise you were in front of me, Joe. I was looking all around to try and see where you were behind me and thinking, oh, well, I'll use the other runway so that we don't touch, and then I realised I watched you taking off up ahead of me.
Dave, I have to admit that I think I like this plane almost as much as the DC-3, man.
Yeah, it's definitely nice, isn't it? They have redeemed themselves with that.
Just don't talk to Womble about it.
He'll weaken in the end.
Yeah, but BP goes to 210 over 200. Yeah, I think there's a lot of history in the sim community around the captain.
Yes, there is, yeah. Which is a shame, really, because I say, in the previous situations of Flight Sim, he did some very good stuff.
Well, he gets an A++ on this one.
Exactly. And there's a lot of history about people that have been in these, which was my thing. Just hearing it and flying it was like, oh, this brings back memories.
Yeah, same thing will be true for Ellis, right?
Yeah. I didn't fly it, but I was in the back of it a lot, you know what I mean? But I've got a dilemma, because it was my birthday Saturday, and if anyone remembers me saying, I've got £100 worth to buy planes. And I nearly sat yesterday and bought every Hercules and every livery. I had to stop myself.
And there are not very many liveries for the H.
No, that's what I was thinking, because I got the H. So I was like, oh, I'll buy the J and the E. Just buy all the liveries.
Ooh, I just killed my engine. So I'll find a field. I've got a lot of smoke or steam rolling out of it, so I think I've broken the engine.
Which plane are you in?
I reckon.
Yeah, they break quite easily, don't they?
Right, just trying to find something else, Adam.
C-130.
Oh, that's so common these days. Sometimes a little more spicy, I think.
Last time we were at this next airport, it was all snowy, so it'd be interesting to see whether it's grass now.
I hope so. I didn't put the skis on.
Oh, well, that's not a problem. Just remember you've got to run fast.
Yeah, the approach into this one is quite lovely. I'm snuggled down here in the valley.
finish the food package there.
That must be one hell of an airfield to operate from. Crikey.
If you also fly 24 on a Wednesday, you might remember that we flew into here with the autogyros.
Didn't we?
Yeah, fuck them.
Chase Junior.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make my way out.
I'm coming up with 6.
I'll go a little bit further to the south and then I'll make my turn.
I'm suddenly having massive freezing problems.
Yeah, I was having that as well. Must be a server thing.
Is this the famous stutters again?
Yeah, it's definitely stuttering.
Well, I've got to say, the first time tonight I've had no stutters, touch wood, and it's because I've entered all those caches out.
It'd be interesting to fly this route in 24 and compare the scenery textures.
As I say, last time we flew it, Joe, it was snow on the ground, so we didn't see much of anything else.
This is incredible scenery. I had no idea that this part of the world was so mountainous.
Yeah, this is reminding me of the Rocky Mountain chain.
This is fun. We'll drop down from 10,000 feet to 3,000 for this one.
We got winds 105 at 8. Yeah, this will be fun.
think the scenery looks nicer here in 2020 than it did in 24. I'm just thinking of the buildings. As I said, it was all snow on the ground when we came here last time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to corkscrew my way down into this valley.
Full flap and cross controls, that's what you need. Full right rudder, left aileron, and down you go like a brick.
Crabbing with style. That's the airplane equivalent of taking the elevator, I suppose, or I guess what you would call the lift.
Yeah, or coming down like a shot duck.
Well, I am, after all, mallard adjusted. Now, too bad Womble wasn't here for that one.
He's high anyway.
There seems to be a ski resort on this hill here.
Getting buffeted around quite a bit.
You go on.
One more circuit and I should be good.
I don't like to think how close I was to the top of that ridge when I went over it.
Yeah, you know, you can tell when somebody's put some love into the flight model when the aircraft starts to not respond to you favorably when you are getting close to an airspeed edge. Kind of like swimming around in a washing machine.
Yeah, are you on the edge of that envelope?
doesn't really like it when you get down much below 105. Up we go out of the valley.
This is such a dramatic area. It really is incredible.
Yeah, I'm just over here having a blast flying around this next to last airfield. It's gorgeous. And for those of you on the live stream, we are closing in on our final destination here today. Hope you've enjoyed the flight. I didn't enjoy my controller stopping working. And I definitely didn't enjoy my stall, but there you go, lesson learned. Still trying to make heads or tails out of this 130, so it's been a good flight. Getting more comfortable. Peter, I was thinking about planning us a flight up in Washington State area.
Oh, that should be interesting. A few bumper bits there. Are you thinking of bush flying?
Yeah, I am actually. Take us somewhere off the beaten path.
It takes a bit of planning, those, don't they?
And once I get something I think is sorted out, I'll shoot it across to you.
That should be good.
Peter. We made it back into the snow.
Yes, full coverage, yeah.
Yes, I did wonder whether I had been a bit mean with this bike, but it's one I've had in the back drawer for a while.
No, I needed the challenge with the 130. I just had to suck it up and do it.
Yeah, it's plenty big enough to get it in.
Yeah, it's just all about getting comfortable with what it can and can't do.
It's when you're climbing and you're thinking, can I make it over that ridge or not? And you're watching your rate of climb and you're thinking, can I do a loop, turn round and circle to climb? Or have I got to bite the bullet? But I do find it fun when you've got to thread your way through these things.
Yeah, I think one of the first videos that I watched Jonathan do was in New Zealand. And unfortunately, I don't remember the airfield there, but I mean, he was having to corkscrew his way around into the valley to be able to get to a good approach. So, yeah, tried to soak that in while I was watching what he was doing.
Yes, I think Jonathan hooked a few of us to find some of his videos.
Well, that one definitely got me interested in New Zealand for sure.
I've got one or two bits of scenery and I keep meaning to get the one that's in the marketplace. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, this is quite a realistic airport.
I must admit I've had us fly into it a few times. It's where we finished the autogyro flight, the first one we did. Or the second one rather.
Okay, we're going to have a go at final here.
What always amazes me is that we find ourselves flying up through these hills and then you suddenly come across a village or a little town and you think, how on earth did that place even start to exist there?
Gosh, there's piles of gliders knocking around here as well. It's very realistic.
All right. Well, we made it down.
It's not just these guys, they've all got different registrations, and even the trailers have got different aircraft registrations on each one, so they're different motors. Most of them have.
That Hercules looks impressive as it's taxiing around, I have to say.
Yeah.
Are we runway 34?
Yes, we are.
I guess the best endorsement I could give it is I wish I had bought it sooner.
Which version have you got, Joe?
I've got the H and the J.
I was spoiled for choice then.
Well, no, that's a marketplace when we finish this.
What's the difference between the different versions?
So the engine platform is different in the J. It's got the those high performance props with a 6-blade.
Yes, yeah. Unfortunately, the cockpit is still the older model cockpit, but it's got a few extra perks now. I think you've got flare dispensers, I believe, which you don't have in the H. And the flare dispensers is also in the E, and something else you can do as well. What it is.
You can drop the rear hatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also got better sounds as well, the J, I believe. There's a sound mod to it.
They're quite cheap. I looked last night. I think they're all about £12 each now.
They are, they're on sale, yeah. I think the it's something like a 40% discount on the E and the H, and the J is about 18% discount, so I guess it's a bit cheaper. So yeah, they're definitely on sale at the moment.
So if you were to get one of them, which one would you advise?
All of them. Yeah, well, I've got the H. That's the only one I've got. So I mean, and that flies to me perfectly well. If you want the sort of the nice E-bits, the flares and things, then you're probably better. I guess probably going for the J now because it's got better sounds. I believe there's a sound update to it.
Yeah, I mean it's really a toss-up, Peter. I guess if I had to make a hard choice, I'd probably take the J because I wanted the Blue Angels livery.
Yeah, flying-wise, they're probably all very similar because the cockpit is the same for all three.
Yes, because you're doing a very good sales job here, you know.
It's called being an enabler.
Will that do the flares?
Sorry, say again?
Not Fat Albert do the flares. Is that one?
It will do the flares, I guess, yeah.
So if we all had them and all went for a group flight, that'd be a good video.
I don't know if others can see them, that's the only thing.
Okay.
It's a bit like smoke with somebody's aircraft. You can have smoke and somebody else can have the same aircraft, and they can't see the smoke.
You can with a Hawk.
Oh, can you?
Oh yeah. If you've got two Hawks flying around and one of them puts the smoke on, the other one can see it. Yeah.
Oh, that might be good.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab some screenies here.
I'll let everybody know the Starship 8 is about ready to lift off in an hour and 50 minutes.
Yes, I saw that, yeah. It's about, I thought it was about 12:30 UK time.
Yeah, it's pretty overcast there. The cameras are getting a fuzzy view from it.
Yeah, I should be watching that later.
And hopefully this time it won't blow up and rain down on the Caribbean Isles.
Oh, they just put that lander down on the moon, didn't they? On Sunday morning, that was quite good. I watched that live as well.
And I'm just terribly impressed about the booster being able to get come back and come between those chopsticks and settle right down on it.
Yeah, even when the other ones, when they landed them on the barges, it's incredible.
Absolutely baffles me with that.
Yeah.
Some of them on their 20th flight and things, you think, oh, what saving that is, what a clever piece of engineering.
It just shows how much aircraft, indeed, how much computers have advanced, really, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still impressed about the 60s space flight in those days. They didn't have the early development was all livery.
Oh, yeah.
Calculation. And it wasn't until the mid-60s the computer system.
Yes, wasn't the first lunar lander have a computer in it that was sort of the equivalent of old Sinclair's ZX81?
Yeah, I was going to say, all the computing power was you got more on your phone these days than they had on the rocket.
Yeah, they went from 0 to moon in less than 10 years.
Yeah, it was impressive. And not just once either.
What was that?
And not just once either.
Right. Yeah, it was. Yeah, if they didn't have that Apollo 13 screw up, they would have had one more landing on
Yeah, but the film industry would have suffered.
That's right. They wouldn't have made their millions of dollars on that.
That's right.
Okay, I think I'm going to call it on the live
Come
stream.
on, Jim. Just flick the switch at the wrong time. It'll make a great movie later.
Thanks for coming along with us. Like and subscribe. Love to have you along. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Have a giggle with my stall.
I parked up next to one of those little buggies and it's got "Just Go Electric" on the side banner.
Beautiful flight as always, Peter.
Yes, it's a bit short, but